Good afternoon, everyone. This is Darren Jackson, and I am here to start out the new talk on what's going to be called DJ's Podcast. For everyone that is listening on Spreaker, as well as SoundCloud, Spotify, and iHeartRadio, I am looking forward to be able to talk to everyone and get a chance to be able to let everyone know about my new show coming up. So I am hoping that you guys will be able to understand and like my new show. So you are all welcome to be able to be on the show. First of all, just want to give honor to God for everything He has done for me, and it is an amazing feeling that I am going to be doing my show. I'm going to be able to get a chance to talk a lot about sports. There are going to be some topics that probably will not pertain to sports, but I will be able to get a chance to do a lot of communicating with the fact that I am looking to be able to try to get my own podcast together. So with that being said, again, I am originally from a little small town called Mansfield, Louisiana. This is not my first time doing podcasting. A while back I did do a little podcasting. I did not get a chance to know on what I was doing, which in case it's uncommon and pretty rare. So therefore, this is something that I've been thinking about doing for quite some time. I am elated and honored to be able to do my own podcasting. So I'm hoping that I can be able to get a lot of viewers that will be able to listen to the show, that will be able to hear me out on speaking. So that way I can be able to let you guys know some topics on some sports. I'm looking to be able to do it mostly on Saturdays and Sundays. Normally I will be working out at my new job and everything. I am hoping that everyone be able to get a chance to hear me out on me speaking. So I am honored to be able to go ahead and do my podcasting. So with that being said, it looks like that I am taking a look at my Twitter page. That says something about Goldberg. I think Goldberg has decided to leave WWE, and it looks like that he is a free agent. So hopefully, I don't know what the status is for Goldberg. I think that Goldberg may go to AEW and see if they're going to give him a chance or two. Don't know if he's going to be retiring, which in case that is a big possibility, or we never know what could happen. Which in case I'm also going to talk to everyone about me doing WrestleMania as well as NXT Stand and Deliver. So with that being said, everyone, looks like that I'm going to be looking forward to doing my show. I'm going to have my podcasting and everything. I'm doing it off my AirPods, so that way I could be able to go ahead and do my broadcasting, which is also podcasting. So hopefully everyone, you will be able to get a chance to hear me out when I get a chance to be able to do my shows. And I am looking forward to doing it. So therefore I can be able to get a chance to talk on watching NXT Stand and Deliver as well as WrestleMania for the 2-night event. There's going to be a really good show for the weekend, which I personally believe that it is something that is going to take in effect. I think that both Stand and Deliver as well as WrestleMania is going to be something that a lot of people are going to want to watch. This is going to be something interesting. The main event at WrestleMania is for the undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship. It is the defending champion Roman Reigns, who has not lost over 900 and some odd days. He is looking to defend the title against the winner of the 2023 Royal Rumble, that is Cody Rhodes. So I'm going to also inform everyone that the tag team titles are on the line with the Usos defending their undisputed Raw and SmackDown tag team championships against the unlikely couple, which is back now, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And then for the Raw Women's Championship, it is Bianca Belair defending her title against Asuka. SmackDown Women's Championship will be on the line. Charlotte Flair will defend her title against Rhea Ripley. And then you have Brock Lesnar taking on Omos. I don't know if Bobby Lashley is going to take on Bray Wyatt. I think that is the concept. I will have to be able to go and see if they are going to be able to do that. So let me check real quick, guys, to see if that is the match. Let me see who else is on the card for WrestleMania. And you gotta excuse me, everyone, because my computer is moving very slow. I don't know what's going on. I think it's maybe because the Wi-Fi is moving slow. But let me check. Hopefully I can be able to get this thing speed up. And here we go. So most of them I got it right. Let me see. I know for a fact they're going to do the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I'm quite sure they will be able to do that. Let's see. All right. The triple threat match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship is going to be Gunther, the champion, taking on Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. United States Championship, Austin Theory will take on John Cena. Seth freaking Rollins will take on Logan Paul. 6-woman tag team match, Trish Stratus, Lita, and Becky Lynch versus Damage Control, which that is Becky. That's not Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is on Trish Stratus and Lita's team. Damage Control is basically Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. And then a Hell in a Cell match between Edge versus Finn Balor. That should be a very good one. I think that this is a slated card that is going to be something to watch. Let me see about Stand and Deliver. I don't know if they got a card for that one. I know for a fact that the NXT Championship will be on the line, as Braun Breaker will take on Carmelo Hayes. Let's see. Let me see when that is going to be. I think that is going to be WrestleMania weekend. It's going to be in LA. Let's see what the date will be. Actually, that's going to be on March 20. No, that can't be right. Okay, so actually it's going to be on April 1st. So the NXT Championship is between Braun Breaker versus Carmelo Hayes. NXT Women's Championship ladder match, Zoe Stark, Gigi Dolan, and we still need 3 others due to the fact that Roxanne Perez has relinquished the title. The NXT North American Championship, actually it's going to be, I think it's going to be actually a fatal 4-way ladder match for that one. That was what it looks like. The NXT North American Championship, Wesley will take on 4 other competitors for that match. And then the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship, Fallon and Henley and Kiana James taking on Alba Fire and Isla Dunn. So I think that this is going to be something to watch. And also the unsanctioned match between Johnny Gargano versus Grayson Waller. I really think that this is a match that we are looking forward to watching. So NXT Stand and Deliver will be at 12 Central Standard Time, at 12 noon actually. WrestleMania is going to start at 6 o'clock on Saturday as well as on Sunday. I fully believe that this could be something that a lot of people are going to want to see, and they can be able to get a chance to watch. Hopefully I will be able to do more on that. And then you also have the men's and women's NCAA tournament national semifinals. The women's are going to be in Dallas, and the men's will be here in Houston at NRG Stadium. So far right now we have the Sweet 16. And the Sweet 16 is breaking down like this. I'm about to get into it, everyone. If I can be able to get into it, let me see for the men's bracket. So you're looking at in the South, Alabama will take on San Diego State, and that will be on Thursday. And then Creighton will take on Princeton. In the other bracket, no, actually, that's a Friday, guys. I do apologize about that. So Thursday matchups are in the East. It's going to be Florida Atlantic taking on Tennessee, and Kansas State will take on Michigan State. On that Friday, which in case actually Alabama and San Diego State will be playing against one another, as well as Creighton taking on Princeton. And then on the Friday, which in case those two games are on Friday. On that Thursday, Arkansas will take on UConn, and Gonzaga against UCLA in the West. And in the Midwest, you have on a Friday slate Houston, top seed, and the Midwest taking on the fifth seed Miami. And then you have Xavier taking on Texas. So the Sweet 16 is going to be looking pretty good for the weekend. And then you're going to have the Elite 8 that will be coming up on Saturday and Sunday. And then the Final Four will be next week. So like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot of sports talking. So that way we'll be able to look at WrestleMania and then NXT Stand and Deliver. Which in case I'm going to do not just the Stand and Deliver for that show, but also I'm going to do the 2 nights for WrestleMania. And then, like I said, I will be looking back and forth at the NCAA tournament for the national semifinals for the men's. Now, for the women, the bracket is looking like this. Let's see what they're looking like. On the 24th, on a Friday, Miami will take on Villanova, and that is Greenville number 2. LSU will take on Utah in the other bracket in Greenville. On the Seattle 4 side, that is Ole Miss taking on Louisville, and Colorado taking on Iowa. Then on that Saturday, you have UConn taking on Ohio State, Virginia Tech taking on Tennessee, and on the other side of the bracket, top seed and the defending national champions, South Carolina will take on. No, I'm sorry. That was Stanford, who was the defending national champions. They got beat the other night by Ole Miss. South Carolina, the top-ranked team in the country, undefeated with Don Staley. They're taking on UCLA. And then you have Notre Dame taking on Maryland. So these are going to be some very interesting games to watch out. I think that this is something that a lot of people are going to take a look, and they are looking to see, can South Carolina go undefeated with Don Staley and her crew to where they could be able to make a run for the national championship. So we're going to have a lot of sports that will be coming up where we will be able to go ahead and take a look at some more schedules. And then you also have the Major League Baseball schedule that will be coming up. I think that baseball season starts, if I'm second guessing myself, I would say that the season will start on actually they're going to say the season is going to start this, it's not this upcoming week, but the next week, which in case that would be next Thursday. And the defending World Series champions, Houston Astros, will be hosting the Chicago White Sox. Slate of schedules: the Atlanta Braves will take on Washington Nationals. The San Francisco Giants will take on the New York Yankees. Baltimore Orioles will take on the Boston Red Sox. Milwaukee Brewers will take on the Chicago Cubs. Detroit will take on Tampa Bay. Is Philadelphia, the National League defending champions who got beat in the World Series. They're going to play a interim league game against the Texas Rangers. Minnesota will take on Kansas City. New York Mets will take on the Miami Marlins. Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. Toronto against St. Louis. Colorado will take on San Diego. As I mentioned earlier, the White Sox will take on the Astros, which in case that's going to be a 6 p.m. game. The Los Angeles Angels will take on Oakland. Arizona against the Dodgers, and Cleveland against Seattle. So baseball season is going to start next week. There's no games next Wednesday. It's going to start next Thursday. So a lot of sports are going to be happening with the return of Major League Baseball, and then you have WrestleMania, NXT Stand and Deliver, the NCAA tournament, and then you have some NBA games that are still slated. So far right now, let me get a few scores tonight if I can, which in case tonight it was Golden State and Dallas, and the Warriors knocked off the Mavericks 127-125. It was the Heat over the Knicks 127-120. In the third quarter, you have the Lakers up on the Suns 74-64. The Grizzlies knocked out the Rockets tonight 130-125. The Bucks all over San Antonio tonight 130-94. It's the Nuggets that defeated the Wizards 118-104. The Pacers are over the Raptors 118-114. Philadelphia defeated the Chicago Bulls 116-91. It is Minnesota over the Atlanta Hawks 125-124 in a close one. And then you have Portland knocking off the Utah Jazz 127-115. It looks like that Ja Morant is back. We will be able to do more talks on the NBA. I'm going to get a chance to do some NBA playoff talks. I'm going to do some high school talks as well, which in case I'm looking to be able to see if I can be able to work on some topics. And also, not next week, but the week after next, I'm going to do a special on domestic violence. Hopefully, I will be able to get a chance to have my male version of domestic violence to where I will be able to try to get some guests. Also, down the road, I'm going to try to get more guests. I'm going to try to get people to come into my show. I'm going to get a chance to be able to do a lot of things this year. So, therefore, I want to be able to expand my show all around, so that way I'm looking to try to get it global. So with that being said, everyone, I'm hoping that I can be able to get some people that would love to be able to come and get a chance to listen to me on the show. I am very excited about it. I'm just hoping that I can be able to see if a lot of people will be able to get a chance to hear on what I have to be able to say. So this is something that I've been looking forward to be able to get my own show going. I'm hoping that a lot of people could be able to hear me out. I'm looking to be able to try to work some things out on my show to be able to add and diversify on getting a chance to talk to sports. Not only just sports, but also get a chance to do some real topics. So with that being said, everyone, I'm hoping that you guys can be able to get a chance to watch me, listen to my show. If you have any questions, any comments, please, you can be able to go on my Twitter. That is Darren Jackson 25. I will open up my DMs, so you can be able to go into that. You can also be able to message me. It is Darren Jackson, and I'm going to go ahead and see if I can be able to get it open to where I can be able to try to get it going on Facebook. But it seems like I can't be able to get it going on Facebook. So I posted it on Facebook. So if anyone or anybody are looking to be able to watch the show, you are more than welcome to be able to do that. As well as I'm going to go ahead and see if I can be able to work something out. You can also go to my SoundCloud, which in case I just got it open up tonight. And the SoundCloud is going to be under Darren B. Jackson 17. So a lot of people can definitely go into my show. You can definitely be able to listen to me. I am very elated to be able to do my sports topics. I also do have YouTube. Let me run into my YouTube real quick. My YouTube is under Darren Jackson 5221, or you can just pull it up under Darren Jackson, and that way let me see, you'll be able to see where it says the Darren Jackson Show. You can click on my name. So that way, if you guys are interested in wanting to be able to hear on what I will have to be able to say, I am more than happy to do that. I can also be able to put it on my Twitter, so that way you can be able to go into my upcoming shows where I was doing a lot of YouTube talking. So that way you can be able to see what my show is all about. I am looking forward to this upcoming events to where I can be able to do my podcasting. I really definitely would love for everyone to be able to get a chance to talk to me. And if you feel like you have any questions, I am more than welcome to answer your questions. I'm hoping that there are positive people. Don't want anyone negative. So that way I could be able to get a chance to talk to everyone on my thoughts on the reason why I wanted to open up my own podcast. So with that being said, everyone, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up so that way I can get ready for work in the morning. But I want to say thank you all if you are listening to my show. So that way I could be able to let you guys know that my plans are coming up real soon. Like I said, NXT Stand and Deliver will be on the air on April 1st this year. That's next Friday night, which in case I'm going to do a topic on actually, let me see what day is next April 1st. Actually, April 1st is on next Saturday, guys. I do apologize about that. So I will be able to be on the show. We will be able to do Saturday and Sunday topics on both the NXT Stand and Deliver as well as WrestleMania. And also, like I said, I will be able to keep up in dates on the National Championship games with the National Semifinal, the Final Four for the men's side, as well as the women. And I might do a show on Monday, depending on who is playing for the National Championship, whether it's the Houston Cougars or the Texas Longhorns. So I'm going to be able to see somewhere down the road if I could be able to get a few more people that would like to be able to be on my show in the near future, so that way we will be able to go ahead and do some interviews, as well as looking forward to seeing if I can be able to get my show in the right direction. But with that being said, everyone, just want to say thank you so much. If you are looking to listen to my show, please do so. You can go to DJ's podcast show, or you can put it under the Darren Jackson Show. I'm going to go ahead and be able to sign off tonight. But in the meantime, if you are interested, like I said, please come to listen to me on the show. I am more than happy to be able to go ahead and try to get things going. So I'm going to get my podcast, and all my equipments and everything. Hopefully I'll be able to get it on Monday. So that way I can be able to set up my production for next Saturday. With that being said, everyone, you guys have a wonderful night, and may God be with you all. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night.